Okay, my beautiful friends, here we go. This is my post-market wrap-up. I'm laughing already. I'm already laughing, okay, because it's just too much. Where was I? Yeah. Thursday, May 28, 2020, my post-market wrap-up here. What a volatile day. And there's a reason why this market sold off into the close. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but the president says tomorrow he's going to hold a press conference on China. Market doesn't like it. This market, again, was promised some kind of harmony, a trade agreement, some kind of accord, an understanding between the two top world economies. Neither President Trump nor the Chinese guy can get their acts together here. And the market is reflecting that, I guess, into the close. We sold off. Nothing is getting done. Nothing will get done. More threats, more intimidation. I think the market's sick of it. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of it. Is this how a leader, I'm not just picking on President Trump, I'm also saying the President Xi, is this how we're supposed to come to some kind of accord by threats and intimidation, by whatever it might be? I guess that's part of the New World Order as well. I don't know. But all I do know is this market was promised some kind of agreement, some kind of trade deal, which never happened and never will happen. It's just escalating with the rhetoric on both sides, and it's frankly asinine. It really is, just to watch this stuff unfold. So yeah, volatile day, stocks higher most of the day until the close when President Trump made that announcement about a conference tomorrow. Okay, so that's all well and good here. We'll see how that plays out. Now let's talk about a couple of other things today. So Larry Kudlow, the cheerleader here, he said he's expecting a very strong recovery moving forward. Very strong. Again, we can't go anywhere, I guess, but higher. We have no economy. They killed it between the White House and the Federal Reserve, killed the economy to allow the Federal Reserve to get in here, become the buyer of last resort, the lender and buyer of last resort, to own everything. That's how powerful the Federal Reserve is. They can do whatever they want. They can pull leaders, world leaders, all of them, in any direction that they want to. We have become slaves, and this will get a lot worse moving forward, to central banks around the world. A pathetic story. Speaking of that, gold and silver put on gains. Cryptocurrency put on gains today. Now, we heard from Fed President Williams today. Now, Fed President Williams today pretty much said the Federal Reserve has unlimited tools to goose the market, to prop up the economy. You see, what he's trying to say is they can issue unlimited amounts of capital because they have a printing press, they have a digital screen. They have one tool. I don't care what comes out of the mouth of a Fed president or Yellowstain himself. They have one tool. That's it. It's how they manipulate debt and how they issue it, how they buy assets with that debt. So once we all come to that realization, and I know you get it, if you follow this blog, you know this, and it's a joke. Tools. We have unlimited tools to work with. Unlimited tools, yeah. We know exactly what they are. Fed President Williams and the rest of the crew over there at the Federal Reserve, the ones that really do rule the world. But look, again, this always goes back to what I say. Let them play their game. They're going to play it to the nth degree and then even more than that. But that just makes our life easier. I don't care what they do to the price action of metals. You know this. I know a lot of you are getting worked up about it. Greg, what's happening to gold? Greg, what's happening to silver? We expect it to go so much higher. Well, in a real market where we had a price discovery mechanism behind it and not just rigging and fakery by the Wall Street banks, JP Morgan number one. JP Morgan is public enemy number one with regard to precious metals. Everybody knows it. The commodities exchange knows it. It's common knowledge. But nothing will happen. Period. It's all part of the same scheme, part of the same charade. So just get used to it. Good, like I said, they want to keep doing it. That's what we're going to do. It's going to present opportunity for us because we know the Fed has a whole bunch of tools. That's what Williams said today. Lots of tools to prop everything up. One tool, debt expansion on an unprecedented scale, like I've been explaining to you since time immemorial. But I think you already know that. So anyway, let's see what happens here. I mean, it's going to be more buffoonery, more absolute nonsense, saber rattling, yelling, threats with President Trump. That's all he knows how to do, okay? And the other guy, I can't, I don't know, I don't understand Chinese, and maybe he's doing the same thing back. But this is just beyond the point of even being rational. Why we can't come together, at least, why we have to continue to be lied to. Stupendous, tremendous. I even got a beautiful letter. So the trade deal's going through. No, it isn't. Larry Kudlow admitted it yesterday. We have a trade deal, but it's yet to be implemented. I mean, you can't make it up, people. If you try to literally write this stuff down, you can't do it. That's how twisted it is. Anyway, all right, so look, so that's pretty much where we're at. I covered all the bases here. No, I forgot one. Sorry. The 10-year yield around 0.7. Let's watch that tomorrow when President Trump makes his press conference. Let's see what this does to the market as well. Of course, the market's not going to like the threats. And I'd be willing to bet he's going to threaten China again. And the market could sell off. I mean, we'll see. Unless they make an agreement overnight. Yeah, maybe they'll implement the deal that we were supposedly have that was so historic that they stood there in the Oval Office and held up the signatures. I mean, that's what they did. It's it's beyond belief, isn't it really? But this is what we have. This is what we have here in America with the laughing stock of the world. And that's just, it's crazy. All right, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video, and I'll see you in this lovely morning.